man, the NC Star for Reticle sight. Alright, NC Star. From what I can tell, this is kind of a sleeper company. A lot of people, I think people think of this as being kind of a budget company, and that's probably true in most regards. There are some sites on their website that sell for several bills, but this one is definitely a budget site. Not to take away anything from what I'm saying about this site. As far as I can tell, this is a quality site for a very respectable price. Now I'm not going to do this whole what comes in the box thing, because you guys can figure that out from looking at pictures and other videos. There's like 10 videos on YouTube about what comes in the box and this Allen wrench and how nobody knows about what this screwdriver's for and all that shit. So I'm not going to waste your time with that stuff. This box does smell really funny. I don't know why that is. My roommate says it smells like camping gear. I don't know. Anyway, it does, you know, some good stuff in here. And this is interesting. Limited lifetime warranty for USA only. Basically says that if you keep the original packaging, and I think with a proof of purchase, they'll basically replace it for free. Well, it's not for free. $10 to cover the cost of handling. So you figure, can you buy a new one for the price of 10 bucks? Well, no, not really. But you know, they'll fix it for about 10 bucks for handling prices. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, I think I give it to NC Star for that. Standing behind the product, that's cool stuff. Comes with a little cover here, which I keep on it. I keep the cover on there all the time. I don't want anything bad to happen to this. The holographic projector, I guess is what you would call this screen in the front of it. It has a nice kind of an amber color. I don't know. I guess the light spectrum. I guess whatever you call that, where it kind of glazes off the light. I like that. That looks really hot to me. And then it's kind of blued in the back for, you know, for viewing. You've got an up and a down adjustment, and I believe wind adjustment would be on the side for left to right. Mounts to any Picatinny rail, which if you've seen the AK video I have for the tactical washer, you see that it's mounted on top. 2 Allen wrench screws, very simple design, but it feels good. Everything is aluminum. Actually, it might be steel. I think it's all aluminum, but it's metal. It doesn't feel plasticky or like it's gonna fall apart. You know, a lot of the reviews I see on YouTube for this thing are for airsoft guys, and I used to airsoft back in high school. We never had anything like this. We had like, you know, like pop guns and shit. We never had like serious optics. And this is cool shit, man. If you guys use this for airsoft, let me know how it works. It seems like a lot of those guys are really happy with it. But you've got like no recoil with an airsoft gun. Like nothing. Not compared to an AK-47. So that's why I'm saying I'm a little skeptical to say how great this is after a range fire and how it's going to hold zero. You know what though? I didn't really buy it for that. I bought it because it looks cool, and I don't want that to sound cheesy. It's a home defense thing for something within 20 yards, maybe 50 yards. And I think it's going to work just fine for that. I don't see any problems with this, even if it loses zero. Who cares? I got a bead on the target, you know? And it's not something I'm going to use for 150, 200 yard targets down the range. I would buy a scope for that. I wouldn't buy a red dot. For those of you who are unfamiliar, you can find it on most websites now for in the $40 to $50 range. OpticsPlanet.com has it. That's actually where I found it. They now have a red and a green for Reticle sight. It looks just like this, except I think on the back somewhere, maybe right under the Reticle selector, it has like a red to green switch. I'm not real familiar. You know, extra 10 bucks for green, I don't really care. Like I said, it wasn't something I was buying for real precision shooting. So you've got 7 brightness levels, and I'll show you what it looks like in the camera. Here's brightness level 1. Let's see if we can see this in the camera. Oh, now we got it. Brightness level 1. Let's see if we can get this. Everybody looks like retards when they try to put this in a camera. See if they can see the scope. There we go. Brightness level 1. And I'm going to show you the difference. Brightness level 7. Jesus Christ, that thing is bright. I mean, even in a light room, I've got all the lights on in my living room right now. That fucking thing is bright as hell. That's like a crosshairs. You got like a circle thing. Circle with a dot in it. Just the red dot. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then just crosshairs. This first one I showed you was kind of a combination of everything together. And it's so damn bright with level 7, you can't even see it. So level 1, level 2, man. Saves the battery. And yeah, this does, you know, I don't want to get into too much about what this comes with, but it does come with an extra battery, which is pretty cool. When I first got this thing, I took the battery cover off first, you know, because I tinker with stuff sometimes and it's a bad habit. But first thing I did, instead of just trying to turn it on, Mr. Genius, I take the battery cover off, the fucking battery flies out of me. There's already one in here, so they actually are giving you a spare battery. And that cover is tough as hell to get back on there. So I think I actually scratched up the little coin release stuff, thing they have on here, the little groove they have. I was like, damn, I need to get that thing back on there and try this thing out. But I like it a lot. It's really cool. I'm really, really happy. So go out there and check that out. And if you guys have any other questions about optics, feel free to leave me comments or let me know what you think. You think that this thing looks like a piece of shit, then let me know. Or if you've used one, let me know. I'm really interested in people who've used these because, like I said, I have no experience, no range time with this thing. And it might be a total piece of shit for holding zero, like I said. But for what you paid for it and for the warranty that comes with it, I just don't think so. I think it's going to be okay for what I'm using it for. So, all right, have a good one, guys.